we have a request, like, a lot of people make requests on podcasts.
Yeah.
Which is, if you like the show,
leave a review.
Leave a review.
Leave a review.
And
5
hit
stars.
hit that follow button. That's what they say in the American.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Just got a haircut.
Oh, yeah. You have.
And I got into trouble.
You receding or thinning or anything? Or give me an update? You're not really.
Apparently, from what I'm told, I don't think people want to say, but there's, what do they call it, crowning? Is that where you... No, that's where the baby comes out.
Yeah, no, you're not crowning.
Not crowning, no. I've tried before. Apparently, it's getting a bit thin up there, the crown there.
Yeah.
But I upset my hairdresser.
Oh, no.
She's French, Carol.
Bonjour. Does she listen to this, or...?
She does. So what, you're going to say something about
Mercy? No, I don't know her.
Okay, here's the test. Here's what I did, because I've got a beard that I do. It's a number 2.
Oh, she trims.
Well, I do my beard, but then there's this cut-off line that I'm not allowed to touch.
Like the sideburns.
Yeah. She goes, you can't cut above here. Because
wow.
I get when I'm doing my beard, I just go, I'll just do that bit there and that bit there. She goes, what are you doing? Why did you do that? What French word did she say when she saw my...
Merde.
No.
Which is poo.
No.
Sacre bleu.
Yes, she did.
Oh, wow. Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu. What are you doing? That bit's mine. That's not yours. I don't own it.
What does sacre bleu mean? Oh, my God, or something? Or
yeah, it means I can't believe what I'm saying.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
It's funny that we know that, don't we?
I know.
So many French terms that you know. You know, bonjour, merci.
Yeah, and I have a few German ones.
Croissant.
Kindergarten, wunderbar.
Oh, wunderbar. Schnell.
Schadenfreude.
That's all from Hogan's Hero, so they used to chuck in the occasional German word. Schnell. There was a French guy in that. The little French guy, remember?
Yeah, there was too.
Yeah,
He wore a little French hat.
He wore a beret.
Yeah. So anyway, I got my hair cut, upset her, and I've upset the grandkids.
Oh, no, how? They're only little. I saw them the other day. They're not... They'd bounce back pretty quick, wouldn't they? Within 10 seconds.
Well, and you know what? I don't even think I did upset them. But what happened was that because they're very, aware of wildlife, flora and fauna,
Yeah, they love animals.
And stuff, and they went, Glenn, we found a cricket. And we found inside the house and we put it outside. And we've got to be honest, it didn't look well. The cricket.
Sick cricket.
Yeah. And so then they go, oh, you know what else we found? A lizard. So they go, let's go look at the lizard. So I run quickly to go and look at the lizard.
Because it could be a snake. That's a problem with lizards. But you reckon they know the difference, or?
It was a little skink.
Yeah, cool.
Skink.
Cool.
And stepped on the cricket.
Oh. Jiminy Cricket's dead. Wow.
And they came back and Romy said, you just did a real Russell Coight.
You stepped on the dead cricket. That's funny. Did they get upset about that?
No, they didn't know. Because it was pretty. But having said that, if there was any life in it, there wasn't any life after I stepped on it. But I felt bad. Mama bought us. I don't like to, if I catch a spider, I don't kill it. I don't spray things.
No, I chuck them outside.
It's the world. It's fair that they're just looking for food.
I found a dead rat in the backyard.
You found a dead rat in your shoe.
Yeah, that's a true story. Gee, that was horrific. Put my foot in. Kieran had the whole thing about wanting to leave shoes on the front porch. And then one night it lasted, and a rat crawled in my shoe and died. We don't know whether the smell killed it or it's like a little coffin for him.
Well, what about the mouse that crawled into Kitty Flanagan's washing?
Oh, that's right. We've all had rodent experiences.
And it died.
You were there.
I was there, but I was there when she first saw it. I mean...
Rats, I don't know. Apparently we're always 10 metres away from a rat. What's that?
I'm hearing a lot of rat stories lately.
A lot of rat stories. Rats are out there.
Yeah, I mean, are rats any worse than any other?
Well, my partner always goes, I reckon that's a native animal. Like, it's like a rat to me.
Well, when we go down to the bay for a swim, because I live bayside, we often see water rats.
Oh.
And because they're water rats, you go, well, they're okay. They're not rats. Because we just go, rats mean rubbish. Rubbish means dirt. Rubbish means unhealthy.
Yeah.
But you know what? Are they any different?
A water rat? Is it just a rat having a swim?
I think it is.
It's down on the beach.
Jeff Stilson does a routine that a squirrel that in New York, that they're only a furry tail away from being a rat.
That's true.
Because it's got a fluffy tail. Oh, you're okay. You got a fluffy tail.
Well, it's interesting. When you go to England, there's the grey squirrels and the red squirrels. And I think the grey squirrels are introduced and the red ones are the native ones.
And the red ones run up.
Oh, they're really cute.
And they run up your leg.
They're in the more obscure parts of England where the grey ones are everywhere. And they treat them like, they don't care. They're like, oh, look at them.
Yeah,
Whereas
no.
we're like, wow, that's a squirrel.
Yeah, we're a big deal. But
They're like,
yeah.
who cares?
But that's all relevant to where I remember I was surfing at Byron Bay one day, and I looked, and there was a pod of dolphins,
Yeah.
and I had to pretend like I'm a local and not get excited.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, because the locals go, "Oh, yeah, dolphins see them all the time." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
We eat them for lunch.
yeah. Okay, so the lesson for today
Yeah.
is don't touch your own hair because
Yeah.
they own it. I went to the dentist and he said I haven't been cleaning my teeth properly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like he owns my teeth.
I know, they're always on about that.
Yeah, I know you've had your problems with your teeth,
Oh,
and it's like,
absolutely.
yeah,
They're good
because
now.
when they do that work, they go, "That's my work."
Yeah.
I had been at the dentist with my mouth open, and my dentist has said, "Have a look at that tooth." Geez, I did a good job of that.
Oh, my dentist always shows the nurse. Have a look at this one.
Come look at this one.
Yeah, I love it. They're proud of their work. I can't believe I did that.
Well, you know what? You want them to be proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Who messed that one up over there? You did, buddy.
Gee,
Yeah.
that's shabby work. That was you, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, they love nothing more than seeing someone else's work and hanging shit on it.
Yeah.
don't they?
Oh, geez, I wouldn't have done it that way.
Gee, that's-
Yeah.
How old was this dentist? How old was he?
Yeah. What sort of? Yeah. What did he? Yeah. So anyway, I
What's
make
the
a
lessons?
lesson is
Your hair is owned by your hairdresser.
Well,
your teeth is owned by your dentist.
Yeah.
And don't step on wildlife.
Is that a good lesson for the day?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, here comes the music.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Well, welcome to the podcast. And I'm doing the Comedy Festival in Melbourne. I think I mentioned it last time, but I'll mention it again. Come along.
If you're not going to Dave
7:30.
O'Neill's comedy festival show, what's it called?
Good one.
Good one.
It's at Beer Deluxe, which is a great venue in Fed Square. So it's very handy for the train or the tram.
See, now you're talking to the old people.
Yeah, well, I'm going to...
It's handy for public transport to get there.
I'm right near a train station. I'll be getting the train in, I reckon.
You'll get the train to work.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, because you can probably do a little bit of prep. You get a bit of you time.
Also drink on the train.
Get into a fight.
Get in a fight.
Yeah, I got to say, it would be you, Lawrence Mooney, Jamoan.
Moonman.
Who else do we want to see? Is Kitty doing anything?
No, she's getting ready for Fisk. She's filming again.
Who are the big ones that you would recommend if you didn't go to the comedy festival very
Funny, I was
much?
speaking to Hughesy, and he's like, people always ask me, dads at school, mums, who should I recommend? I always just go, me. Just come and see me. Why do I have to recommend someone else? Because someone asked us the other day, and I always don't know what to say.
No, I know, I don't.
And I just recommend my friends and guys that I work with, like Billy Stiles, a very funny younger comic. He's 50 in brackets. He's an interesting comic to go and see.
I think your tips are pretty spot on.
You know who I'd like to see? Felicity Ward's back.
Oh,
I'd
she's
like
been
to see
living
her.
there. She's had kids and everything.
Yeah, she'd be great.
Yeah.
I reckon. If you like Felicity Ward, she's back. I would love to see her.
Because the thing about a festival, with no disrespect,
Celia
Celia
Caller,
always rock solid.
I've seen her current set, and she's fantastic.
Yeah,
So
she's world renowned,
Yeah.
world class, not renowned.
But you know what I recommend? I recommended this to the guy that asked us. Go to some of the showcases at the
And see.
Basement Comedy. It's a great venue. I did it last year, and there's like 7 or 8 comics on, and you can just see 10 minutes of everyone and go, I like that, I don't like that. I go and see that.
You also mentioned if you roll the dice and see someone, and then you get 10 minutes and go,
Nothing worse.
and often they're in a small room,
Oh.
you can't get up and leave.
That's the thing, and we've both experienced this where you go to see someone. I remember seeing a British guy once sitting there, and within 10 minutes, like, oh, no, I want to go.
And it doesn't mean they're not good,
No,
but
it's
you
just
kind of go,
It's not
that's
for
enough.
you. It's not for you.
Yeah, you go, I think I've seen enough. And then, I don't know, you just go, oh, gee. So then what you do, you spend all your comedy money, meaning
your
in
time
your energy,
and stuff.
and then you go, I haven't got energy for a second show now.
But just go and, I would see a few showcases and see who's around.
Yeah, no, that's a really good way to go.
But apparently Mooney's show is very good too. I've heard that.
Well, that's one show. I mean, I love
Moon
Lawrence.
Man.
Yeah.
He comes out in a pigeon costume, apparently. There's something else.
You've done a spoiler.
Spoiler!
Comes out in a pigeon
Sorry.
costume. Well, that's worth it for that,
That'd be funny.
surely. Okay.
Anyway, we got to get 2 topics and we got to work out how they're related. I wonder what the topics are. Let's ask Sam.
The topics for this episode are smell and human twins.
Well, I'm a twin. My twin's been on this podcast.
So, in theory, if you weren't on this podcast, we would ring you up.
Oh.
We go, Dave, what's it like being a twin?
Yeah. And I always say, what's it like being a single? I don't know.
Oh, see, you don't know what it's like being a single. You don't
No.
know what it's like to be
Oh, I've been apart from him for a long time,
a
though.
long time.
You know,
I've got to
20
say,
years.
though, to meet your twin
You met him the other
is
day.
really exciting.
Yeah.
It's really exciting because you are. I mean, I know they're a twin, but it's like, and no disrespect to you.
And we're from the same egg.
Yeah. So the others,
He's very skinny.
fraternal. Is that the one where you're not from the same egg?
Yeah, we're identical. We're from the same egg. As I say, my half was fried. You know. Yeah, because he's skinny as you, isn't he? He's a skinny man.
And that's the thing. Everything about him is identical. So it's. I don't want to say it like. I don't want. How can I put this? It's like you're the older model. He's the newer model.
Yeah.
Or he's the.
He's been blown up with a bike pump.
So
Kieran,
nothing. There's nothing.
Kieran
wrong.
reckons he looks older than me because he's skinnier. Because when you're a bit fatter in the jails, you look a bit younger.
Oh, is that right? Oh, that's could be.
So you
true
reckon
too.
he looks younger, Glenn?
Well, in the body.
Oh, in the body. Yeah, because you know what? When
I don't mean that that's no disregard to you.
We got a photo. No, I was showing Brad Oakes, who's been on the show, and he goes, he's skinnier than you, and he goes to the gym every day. I'm like, how do you know that? He goes, I can tell by looking at him. And sure enough, I asked him. He goes, yeah, I go to the gym every day. How's that?
Well, good on him.
I know, but I'm not doing
But
that.
it's funny because when you meet twins, normally you meet them and you're aware, because my brother has twin kids, so you've grown up with them.
Are they identical?
I've
only met Pat.
Pretty close. You've only met Pat, yeah.
Yeah, I met Pat.
I don't know whether they're identical. I wouldn't say they would. I mean, I can see the difference, and maybe other people can't. No, maybe they are identical. But when you know a twin exists, and then you don't meet him for how long? I've known you for years, and then suddenly this person just comes out of the
blue.
Out of the blue, and all the same hand movements, all the same laugh, the same references, the same, inappropriate the way they touched me.
He's got an accent though, Glenn. He did have
But still, at its core, it's you.
Yeah.
You're essentially you. I mean,
Yeah.
you have it with brothers, but not like that.
Not like twins.
Your fingerprints would be different, wouldn't they?
Yeah, we're what's known as mirror twins. So if you look in the mirror, our hair part's on a different side. He's left-handed, I'm right-handed.
No.
Yeah, it's called mirror twins, apparently. Yeah, people ask what it's like being a twin. It was good growing up because you always had a friend.
Yeah.
So when we were really little, like 2 or 3, we would lie in the cot or whatever and just talk to each other in our own language.
Yeah,
we had our own language.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Mum took us to the doctor, and the doctor goes, I think this is fantastic. He thought it was great. And so that's why twins often have, development problems. Like we were in the remedial. I remember in prep when we both finished a book, we stood up the front of the class and everyone clapped because it was such an achievement. Glenn and Dave have finished their first book and everyone clapped.
But there's nothing wrong with you.
No, but definitely in early primary school, we were what was considered slow or a bit behind. Definitely. Because you just spend all your time communicating with someone else.
You don't.
And you don't communicate with the outside world. And so your language, we had to go to a speech therapist. Our handwriting was bad, that kind of stuff. Because when Mum saw our grade 6 teacher, when we'd finished high school, she said, what happened to the twins? And Mum said, they're both going to university. And she goes, oh my God, I knew they had it in them. That's what she said.
What a beautiful story.
The grade 6 teacher. I knew they had it in them.
And do you have any weird stuff? Do you have any psychic sort of things?
No. Well, only one. I had to pick him up. This guy that I became friends with when I was living in Richmond, this old guy, he was an artist. He had some funny stories. And he had this comedy book from Czechoslovakia called The Good Soldier Švejk, right? Which is a big book in Czechoslovakia, but no one would know it here unless you check. And it's a comedy book about a bumbling soldier. I was reading it. It was by the side of my bed. I picked Glenn up from the airport. He gets off the plane. He's reading the same book.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird. That's the only weird thing that's ever happened.
Oh,
His
wow.
girlfriend came downstairs once in the shared house and hugged me and thought I was him. That was a bonus.
You lingered a bit too long and then went, I'm actually not
I'm
him.
David.
Yeah.
And playing tricks on people. The hot dog shop was, I've said, when he got a full-time job at the Red Cross,
Yep.
we were both working in the hot dog shop part-time. I got sacked
Yeah.
for the guy accused me of stealing the rolls when I was, in fact,
Yep.
just eating them. And then I returned to the hot dog shop as him and continued to work as him for about 6 months.
I don't want to scare you,
Yeah.
but
I don't think that could happen now.
what's his name?
Oh, Dudley Kane, the owner of the hot dog shop.
No. What's your twin's name?
Glenn.
What's my name?
Mm.
Oh, my God.
You've replaced Glenn. Yes. Yeah, Kieran says that. Oh, yeah, Glenn. Yeah, Glenn. Because up until... The thing about twins, I read this in a book. They either stay together or they, split far apart. I was talking to twins the other day, 2 girls, women, married, and they live in the same street. They hang out all the time. They've both got kids. The husbands are friends. They bought houses next to each other, basically. So you either stay really close or you split apart.
Yeah.
And me and Glenn, he's in Switzerland, so I think we're split apart, basically.
Have you didn't fight or anything?
No.
Always got on well.
Yeah.
Could you console in each other? Could you go, I'm having a problem with this? Or was it just like...
Yeah, we never really talked, that kind of deep conversations.
No. So it's just kind of, is it reassuring knowing that he's there?
Yeah, I
somewhere?
think so. And as I said, Kieran always asked me, do you miss him? I said, I only miss him when I see him.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
everyday life, you're like...
Yeah, that's really interesting.
But when you see me, you go, oh, yeah, we used to hang out. So we shared a room.
That's really good.
We moved into a shared house together. We're in a band together. We both work for the Red Cross.
Broke into a couple of houses
Yeah,
together,
right.
stole a few cars together. Yeah.
Joined a cult, got on drugs together.
You've never gone out with twins, have you?
No.
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 Because that would be...
No, or
and you do
sisters
see
or-
that, and sometimes you go, oh, my God, that's
Yeah,
too
it's a bit
weird.
weird.
That's too weird.
Too weird.
Yeah. I'm sure, well, I dare say we have a few
Twins listening.
twins listening. Who are the famous twins?
Veronica's? They're twins, aren't they? They're Veronica.
Oh, they are. Bee Gees?
Oh, there were twins there, were there?
I think so.
I love the Bee Gees.
And what about, what's his name? The guy who came out for The Voice. What's his name? The Madden? The brothers?
Oh, the Madden brothers.
Are they twins or brothers?
I don't know.
Maybe there's brothers. Olsen twins. What are they?
Oh, yeah. They're actresses.
Didn't they have a clothing brand or something? They were
they're
singers or something?
and
Or
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Well, what else can we say about what basically happens is it's one egg split in half.
We'll put it this way. When I grew up, twins were very rare at primary school.
There's a lot more now.
Yeah, because of IVF.
Unintentional.
IVF has more twins. Because when we were growing up, we were the only twins in primary school. At high school, yeah, we were the only twins. People would always remember, oh, you're the twins. Oh, you're one of the twins. They still say to me, oh, you're one of the twins. At Teachers College, there was one set of twins, 2 girls. See, again, they were both doing primary teaching, these girls.
I reckon I read the other day that a woman could be pregnant and then have sex again, and then they could fertilize 2 eggs, which meant that they...
It could be a different person.
Yeah.
Different father.
Because I have seen twins that are unalike.
Oh, yeah, that's...
But
that means they're not identical.
That means
Yeah.
it's 2 eggs.
Yeah, because you got a boy and a girl too. Sometimes you get boy and girl twins. I mean, Mum used to put us in shirts that said David and Glenn with names on them, and we walked to primary school together. It's good for pedophiles. People would say hello, didn't even know who they were. Hey, David, how are you, mate? Yeah, good. Who's that?
I did say yesterday to a guy I was talking to, and I'm going, name tags. It wouldn't be stupid for us all to wear name tags.
Oh, yeah. Don't you love when you go to a conference and you wear it out and you're still wearing it when you go to the shop?
Yeah, it's great. I like it when I do see someone and I know them well, say an attendant somewhere,
Yeah.
and while they're looking away, dart the eyes down to the name tag,
Yeah.
and then ping the name out like you remembered it.
Yes.
But you can't
Love
go.
it.
But if you meet eyes and then you dart your eyes down,
Yeah.
they go, you're just looking at my name tag. You haven't remembered my name. I know what you're doing. You don't know me as well as I thought you did.
You know, and so when Mum didn't know she was having twins either. She just,
Until
she had an X-ray. She got X-ray. There was no ultra.
back in the day.
Back in the day, she didn't know we were boys either. She wanted to have girls, and so she'd picked out names for us, Michelle and Susan.
I was meant to be a girl.
Yeah, but you're the youngest too.
Yeah, Mum, I think they wanted a girl.
And Mum said she looked down and saw our doodles and went, "Oh no, they're boys." She only knew when she gave birth that she was having boys.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Jeez. Well, your testament to a beautiful journey. I know they've done tests on twins as far as believing they will be alike, whether it be medically or physically, and I don't often think that is the case. I don't think, as in, just because he gets a certain disease doesn't mean you're going to get a certain disease.
Yeah, but they do those tests where they put a twin in different situations with different families. You know what I mean? Where they
Yeah.
so in America did it.
Yeah.
Well, they get adopted out. They often do similar jobs, marry a similar woman, so both become firemen. Both have 2 children.
How does Kieran react when she's around Glenn?
Oh yeah, she's known him for a long time. So yeah, fine.
So
Yeah.
it's just like it's not weird. It's not weird.
It's not weird. It's mainly why is he skinny and you're fat. That's the main thing.
He goes to the gym every day, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, and eats well.
And if you weren't working so hard,
Exactly.
if you were independently wealthy, you would be going to the gym every day yourself.
He bloody has muesli for lunch. It's just, what a way to live. Oh, I'm having a green smoothie, I'm muesli. Oh, I feel sick. Yeah, I quite like muesli, but anyway.
Muesli for I wouldn't
I
like
love
muesli for
muesli.
lunch. I like cereal for dinner sometimes.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
It's like you're 14.
We've been going to the cornflakes lately in our house. Cornflakes are great, aren't they?
Good. They don't need sugar. They're good.
They do not need
They
sugar.
don't need sugar. Rice bubbles need sugar. Cornflakes don't need sugar.
That's a big.
Cornflakes are always a pleasant surprise. Always.
Always a pleasant.
Always.
You know why? It's the crunch and the coldness contrasting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go, how you going? You know what? I couldn't be better. I've got some cornflakes on a spoon about to go in my mouth.
Matter of fact, I'd like some now. Let's ask
Yeah.
the chef here. Anyway, let's talk about a smell. Smell. A smell.
A smell.
What's your favourite smell?
Well,
Got to say, hot cross buns cooking at the moment. Ooh, pretty good smell.
I think do you break it down into natural smells? Because food smells are going to be going off the charts, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're out walking last night, you're like, what's that smell? Someone's cooking barbecue or pizza or...
I love the smell of burning gum leaves.
Oh, yeah.
I love the smell of freshly cut grass.
Yes, freshly cut grass. But then again, I love the smell of petrol.
Look, so do I. I get sometimes when I'm putting petrol in, I do stand there going, "This is really bad for me, but I'm enjoying it."
Yeah. Well, the smell of the ocean. That's good. It's got a bit of a smell.
I don't.
You know, you don't go down there and take a big...
No, but the sea air is good. Well, okay,
Yeah.
let's go. What are the best smells food wise? Cake,
Oh, cake cooking,
bread.
bread. Even like lamb cooking. I was
Yeah, it
doing
is
that
nice.
the other day.
Barbecue cooking's good.
Oh, barbecue.
Yeah.
Barbecue's really good.
Yeah,
Pizza cooking with that tomato smell.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
What about your random ones like new car?
No, the new car smell.
I think it's a little overrated.
Baby's head. New baby's head.
Yeah, I'm not big on that one, but
No.
anyway, pencils,
Oh, yeah. Stationery.
stationery,
Erasers.
Yep.
Consider yourself erased. Yeah.
Clothes out of the dryer.
Oh, that's a nice smell. A towel.
If I did a blind test on you
Mm.
where I took 3 of your kids' clothes and I go, who is this? Who is that?
Don't reckon. They all smell musty. They're all teenagers. I was just hanging my youngest son's clothes on the line like, oh, my God.
Need a double wash.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon that you would know Kieran's smell though?
Oh, maybe because of the perfume.
Because I reckon I know Selena's smell.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And if you were to do a blind test on me, who would I know?
Yeah.
Is it a bit creepy? We're talking about
Yeah,
this.
it's a bit cool. You
Yeah.
know, I reckon you more know things than people.
So flowers,
Yeah.
favourite?
Oh, Daphne?
French penny.
French Manny.
I could smell French penny all day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Love it.
I actually quite like lavender.
Yeah.
I like the smell of some herbs like oregano.
Yeah, no, they're good.
Oregano.
Yeah.
It's good.
Onions is I can't eat onions.
Cooking onions, though. Oh, man. Onions cooking. Oh.
It is a very powerful thing, isn't
Onions
it?
and butter.
Smell things.
Oh.
Butter, yes.
Butter and onions.
Yeah. People out there, I'm
Garlic.
sure, are going crazy with their favourite smell right now.
Yeah. Well, what's a terrible smell?
Okay.
Oh, the cat tray, the litter tray. Oh,
that's bad.
Dog
And it
poo.
permeates the whole house. Isn't it?
Oh,
Where's your
it's the
litter tray? Is it outside or inside?
Man, no, it's inside.
The laundry?
It's the worst. No, it's in the cats have basically got their own room. It used to be the kids' playroom. Now it's their room. The cats, and it's just like.
And you go in there and you go,
Like,
well,
why have the cats got their own? I don't even have a study. Kieran hasn't got a study. But
and the cats have got a crap room.
They got their crap room.
And it would be a combination of cat poo and urine.
wee.
And wee.
And urine's
I know
almost
urine
worse.
is very powerful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Smell of vomit. Oh.
Vomit. It must be a reason why it smells so bad.
Well, you know, vomiting is like yawning. It's one of those things that's contagious. If someone starts.
Oh, don't. What?
Yep.
If someone starts vomiting, you'll
I
start
know
vomiting.
when my kids were little and they'd get, gastro or whatever, and someone would start vomiting, you're like, oh, I feel sick. I start to feel sick. Why am I feeling sick?
If the lights, sometimes I will yawn and I'll look across the car next to me and they'll be yawning.
Yeah.
So next time I vomit, or maybe I'll look around.
Yeah.
I'll take a note. Where I go for swimming, they have a rubbish bin because they fish there. They put all the dead fish heads in the fish. That absolutely is one of the worst smells.
Yeah. Off seafood, terrible. A dying animal. Oh. When you come in your house, you're like, there's a possum under the floorboards or a rat. There's something dying.
Apparently,
It's the worst.
a dead body smell is
I've
apparently.
never smelled it.
People I know, sometimes people in the medical industry
Confide in you.
they do.
Glenn,
Yeah.
a bad experience today.
No, they can smell when it's coming.
Oh, really? They can smell death.
Yeah, well,
Well, they can smell a dead body.
Well, I can smell a dead body. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. But I remember meeting, very sadly, seeing a friend of mine, and he wasn't well in his house, and there was a smell.
Oh, they smell of death. It's death knocking.
Oh, how do I smell today? Do I smell
You
like
don't smell like death. You smell like you've been to the hairdresser.
wet dogs?
Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa.
Bad breath.
Oh, the worst.
I used to work with a director. His breath was so bad, I couldn't listen to the direction because I was just thinking about his bad breath.
Yeah, you got to
And
step
thinking to myself,
away.
why does his wife say something to him?
I know.
He goes, can you just do that line a bit quicker? And then I'd be going, oh, geez, you stink. And then he go, didn't you listen to my direction? I go, I couldn't listen. Your breath was so bad.
Smell.
Feet.
Yeah, bad feet. BO.
Do you think, can you smell your own bad feet?
I don't know, but, it's the same with BO when someone gets in the car and,
And they don't smell it.
Oh,
It must be like that for a reason. Because it's bad BO, it actually bites you.
well, I was listening to those women. They're funny. They do that cleaning show in England where they clean up. They're experts on cleaning.
Yeah.
British women. And she says, no, I interviewed her on the radio. And once your sponge starts to smell, that's a bad sign that the bacteria is broken down. You've got to wash it then. That's a sign for you to wash the thing. Yeah. Because that's what happens with the smell.
Bodily smells. Oh, now, okay, then we have to go.
Farts. Yeah. They are funny, but they are, if you're in a confined space.
Yeah, and you're going, don't do that. If you're out about and you break wind, it could be kind of funny.
Yeah, absolutely. But
you did it. I'm going to bring it up. You were talking to your architect and you broke wind.
Did I?
No, not your real estate agent.
Oh, did I?
Yes. Did you remember the
I
story?
can't remember that story.
It was on the podcast.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you were talking to the real estate agent who was looking over your house and just out of nowhere, you lost control and broke wind.
Can't remember that.
And you acknowledged it. But anyway, there are times and there are places.
You know what's terrible is when someone's so stressed then they break wind. I remember doing a gig in Ballarat, and this young guy had won the opportunity to come and do a gig, a student, and he
Lost control.
Oh, it's terrible.
But did he?
And it smelt really bad because I was with the scared Whittle guys, Rusty and John.
They got really scared after that.
Yeah. I'm just looking at him going, whoa, and he goes, has he pooed his pants? I'm like, I don't know, but it's bad.
Would he have gone, I have lost control down there and I'm going to, because if you're going to fart, you go, maybe I'll step outside.
I reckon he didn't. I reckon it was such
purely.
Purely.
Well, it's one step off shitting himself. He was shitting himself.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Same thing happened in a radio studio. There was a young guy auditioning with us years ago, and he did the same thing. And Kate Lambrooks, she called it when you've got to get out.
Oh, he told him you got to get out.
Yeah.
But he's done it now, so what's the point?
Oh, God, I don't know. Again, it was nerves, Oof,
Oh,
it was
well,
bad.
I have never broken wind with nerves.
No, I don't think I have either.
Have I shut myself? Yes.
But that's terrible. But it's the old thing when you go out on a date with a girl and, whatever, you drop her off at a house.
And then you get
back in the car. You're like,
now I'm free. I am free
yeah, and that
for some entertainment on the way home.
Just cops
don't come back as a car seat. Seriously.
Oh, man, car seats.
They aeroplane seats. They really copper pounding, don't they?
Yeah.
Apparently you can get mats that are charcoal.
Oh, yeah, that help. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can, and again, imagine it being a bit of charcoal.
It's just a natural phenomenon, and it's expelling stuff. Oh, here's our lunch. All right. Speaking of smells, look at this. Yeah, we just had lunch. That was a good smell. Hamburgers.
Cooking meat is a good smell. Bunnings barbecue.
Oh,
Walking past there is a good smell.
Yeah.
Now, here's a smell that I don't quite understand. Why men and some women wear perfume.
Yeah, I know.
Now, does perfume go back to the time
Yeah, they're trying to mask something.
that everyone didn't wash so they stunk,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you put perfume on top to cover up your smell?
Yeah. But when you get in a lift and someone's got too much, it's normally men, too much aftershave. Oh,
I've got a friend of mine and he would get in the car to go to golf. And I said to him, did you put that on with the fire hose? I can taste that in the back of my throat.
And also, then it wrecks your car.
Stinks the car
Yeah, because
out.
my kids get in the car and go, "Who's been in the car? Someone's,
Yeah, someone stinks in it. And
Yeah.
wasn't there a Seinfeld episode about the car had car
car
smell?
odour, yeah.
And then once you smell it, you can't stop.
Oh.
Selena gets in my car and goes, wet towels. I smell wet towels. I don't like it. And I would have put wet towels in the boot, and they probably have been there too long.
Oh, wow.
Not that they've gone mouldy or anything.
No.
But I can't smell it. And I tell you, one of the worst smells ever is when you drop milk in your car
Oh, it's terrible.
and the car heats up and you have wet milk smell for the rest of your days.
Well, have we done smells? I think we've done smells.
I think we haven't done smells.
We're not-
I haven't done a
yeah,
smell.
I've done a smell.
I had a cousin that used to say that. Did you do a smell? No, I didn't do a smell.
Smell. Yeah.
What do you mean, did a smell? You don't do a smell. I mean, you break wind or you fart or whatever.
Break wind is a great saying.
Yeah.
Break
he used
wind.
to say, you know what, it used to annoy me. You go, Vince. I go, what's
Oh,
that?
yeah, Vince. Yeah, that was a Victorian thing maybe when someone would fart. Yeah, Vince.
What, so meaning that it's just a replacement word for fart?
Yeah. Vince. Yeah,
It
we used to
doesn't
say
make it
that-
any better.
We say that at primary school.
Yeah.
And all the, silent but deadly. A fox smells his first smell or whatever. They always, when someone say, did someone fart? You're like, oh, you were just saying that because you farted.
Yeah, because you know when you've done a bad one, and you know when you've done one that's not too bad. Look, I don't want to go into gut issues and
details.
anything like that, but sometimes you go, you've got a problem.
Yeah, that's bad.
I remember there was a guy in class once, and he farted, and it was really, really bad, and then he had appendicitis a couple of days later.
Wow.
So
Could be a sign.
If you break wind, get worried. If it's bad, get really worried.
Give me a sign.
Yeah.
Well, what thinking music can we have for smells?
Or twins.
Or twins?
How about the trailer from the movie Twins?
Oh, Arnie and
Arnie,
Danny DeVito.
You're my brother. How's he speak?
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I've just read his book, actually.
I read it too.
Yeah, it's good.
You didn't mind it?
I didn't mind it. What,
It's
you don't
kind of
like
like
it, or?
I didn't mind it, but it was kind of like
You got to go to the gym.
yeah, I didn't learn anything because I know everything.
I like the way he said that. Often he's in a gym and he sees someone doing a workout, he'll approach them and say, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?"
Look at that being in the gym and Arnie comes up to you. What are you trying to achieve?
Yeah, but I did like the Netflix series he did. Really good.
Oh, about his family.
There was one on fairly recently. It's like a 2 or 3 parter
Yeah, what's it about?
about him, about his life, about
Oh,
him
I haven't
now.
seen-
If you like the book, have a look at Arnie.
I will.
He, smoking a cigar and talking on the telly.
Oh, yeah.
Twins smells. Could we do what? What are the fragrance things that hang off mirrors?
Oh, yeah.
The things that
The pine cone ones.
yeah,
in the
Glen
car.
20. Was Glen,
Glen
20? Is that a smell or is it a clean?
It's a deodorizer,
yeah.
air freshener, I think they're called.
You roll on or spray on
Just
guy.
roll on.
Maybe we could do an ad for Rexona.
Or, the ones that Dad used to wear, like Brute 33.
Yeah.
Old Spice.
Old Spice.
Old Spice. Remember that in the white porcelain sort of bottle?
What do you?
I don't have any aftershave. I don't use any aftershave.
What do you? No. What do you use deodorant
I don't
wise?
even know. It's just like a clear.
Is it just in
looking-
the
Yeah.
bathroom and Kieran does it?
Yeah, she buys it. I don't know what it is.
I'm a Dove guy. Dove.
Dove. Yeah, she's got Dove. I often smell a bit of Lynx Africa on you too.
Like some of those deodorant ads are a little bit not fruity,
fruity.
but they're a little bit
They
like
are. Yeah. But what about a skit about smells? Farts.
one popped up the other day on YouTube. Kitty Flanagan. Would she mind if we put her?
It was a Full Frontal, the sketch show, the British show,
She had a big career.
the British show. Yeah,
And the sketch was her. Have you seen it? Her in a
I
restaurant.
have. It's funny.
Her in a restaurant, and she's getting up stretching or something,
That's right. It's breaking wind.
breaking wind with what's his name? Guy who's on.
Would I lie to you?
Yeah.
You've had a noble moment. Lee Mack.
Oh, thank you.
Lee Mack.
Hello, Ross.
Very funny man. All right, let's hear that.
Yeah.
I'm full. I think I ate too much.
Me too. I can't even finish this coffee.
No, me either.
Are you all right? What are you,
Yeah, just something I learned at yoga. It helps you digest.
Well, do you think you could digest later? I think you're getting in people's way.
Yeah, I just really hate feeling bloated.
Yeah, well, it's better to feel bloated than look mental. That's what I always say. Just sit down.
Hang on.
My God, Kitty.
Oh, calm down. It wasn't a fart. that's what you're thinking. That wasn't a fart, everyone. I just ate too fast. I gulped a lot of air with my food, and now the noise you're hearing is that air being released. Relax. It's just the movement of air.
Yes, the movement of air out of your...
What?
It's not coming out your ears, is it? It's coming out your arse. You are blowing air out of your arse, which the last time I looked was the dictionary definition of a fart. You're farting in a restaurant.
Oh, and you're shouting. I think someone needs to relax. Have a stretch. Release some air.
Stop it.
For the last time, it's just air. I'll prove it to you. Put your face down here.
You've got to be joking.
No, I'm going to prove to you it's just a gentle puff of air, nothing more.
No.
Fine, hand me the candle.
Why?
I'm going to blow it out with my excess air. Show you.
Oh, my God.
Wow, funny stuff.
You know what's funny about it's the timing.
Yeah,
And
good.
I do get quite particular when we do make believes on here. I've gone, no, Dave, I will do the fart noise.
You do it.
I pride myself in my I do a lot with Russell Coit. How do you do it? You go like this with your
No,
mouth.
I got it.
Yeah.
I live my hand.
Yeah, see, here's the tip. Use the web between
I've
the
noticed you do
thumb
that.
and the index finger, and then place the web,
Here we go,
and
kids.
and don't do a long one, just do a short.
Give us one.
Okay, here we go.
It's pretty funny.
Now, would you like
Yeah,
a bigger one?
Okay.
You want
'Cause
that-
you're like a fart consultant.
I am. You want
Yeah.
small, medium, large?
Big.
Okay, I'll go
Big.
small. You want to go?
There you go, big.
Okay, I'll go big.
Not bad.
That was a little bit vaudeville.
Not bad.
Yeah, okay. Now I'll do, I think I better go to the toilet. Oh, excuse me. Nurse.
Oh, God.
Nurse. Oh, sorry. Okay, we've overstepped our
We've done it.
legal amount of time that we can talk about
Farts.
breaking wind.
So what is your guess? Look at this smell.
I'm going to
Twins.
say it's a smell. So it's got to be to do with the smell of a twin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has to.
Maybe twins have this... they have the same sense of smell.
Oh, that's good.
All right, I'll say that.
No, I'm going to say that apparently we all have a smell
Oh.
in the forest.
Oh,
of
yeah,
life.
yeah.
and we all and like animals can smell us.
Well, you know when the American soldiers went to Vietnam, the Viet Cong could smell them because of all the dairy they ate. They could smell the dairy.
That's exactly right. Apparently, to other people, to indigenous, we smell like old milk
Yeah.
because we drink milk and it goes off in our system.
Ah.
I'm going to say, what do you want to say? That they have like a fingerprint. They have identical smell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, what is the answer, Sam?
While they may be identical in almost every way, smell is different. Specially trained German Shepherd dogs are able to distinguish individual scents of identical twins despite the fact that they live in the same environment, eat the same food, and even if the scents are not presented to them simultaneously.
Wow.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
So next time you get together with Glenn, do you know what your smell is?
No.
So I don't know what I smell like.
I think he smells like muesli. You know, Swiss. Cheese. Cheese. What else is Swiss? Chocolate.
This is what worries me slightly. As you get older, because I know as my parents got older, they started to smell like old people. I just hope I'm not smelling like an old person.
Yeah, you don't want that. When you
You
go
don't
over to Nana's house, it's that musty smell
Yeah.
combined with cabbage and potpourri sometimes.
Because I was surfing the other day, and my brother and my best friend and me all got up on a wave and surfed at the same time, which is pretty impressive. Okay?
Wow.
All surfed like Waikiki style, you know.
Wow.
Wow.
You hold hands?
Yeah. Went past one of the girls who surfs there regularly and goes, "Oh, look, 3 old guys on a wave together." I went, I'm a little offended by that.
There.
Yeah.
Crack off.
I mean, if I went, "Hey, look, 3 young girls on a wave," would they get offended by that? Probably
No, they
not.
wouldn't.
No. But you didn't have to say, just say 3 guys.
Yeah.
Just say 3 old guys.
So who was it again? You?
My brother and my friend Bruce.
Right.
And we all got up and wait. I mean, getting up one person is good. 2 people with your friend.
Hang on, Bruce, Phil and Glenn.
No, Bruce is my
Yeah,
friend.
Yeah.
Neil is my brother.
Bruce, Neil and Glenn. Yeah, you sound old. It's not Josh, Joe and Harry, is it?
Okay, the guy over the road, his name is Nathan. Is he old or young-ish?
Nathan's young.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, 40s, 30s or 40s.
Next door is Andrew. How old is he?
No, he's our age.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm obsessed by names. I'm always amazed when you meet a young Barry or a young Michelle.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I've got a twins joke. Don't blame me. Red Simons told me this joke.
Okay, I'm worried because he has an attitude with his jokes sometimes.
Yes. And he came up to me and Kieran. We were walking. He's like, "Oh, how's it going? I've got this joke." Now, my partner said this is off colour. This joke. I want to try it out on you. Oh God.
He said that to you. You're not saying it to me. You go as soon as he
to me.
says that.
I know,
You go, okay.
I know.
Well, we know that it's going to be off colour.
Anyway, there's these Siamese twins, right?
Oh
And they-
no! Already, this is not. I mean, can we make a warning? Tune out now.
You don't know. Okay. They meet this guy in a bar, right? He's very handsome, whatever.
Yep.
I think he might be an actor or something, or he's a composer, or there's some story, but it makes no difference. Anyway, they sleep with him, right?
The
They
Siamese twins sleep
with the guy.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
About 5 years later, they're in the same bar and they see the same guy again. And one of the Siamese twins says to the other girl, "Oh, that's that guy we slept with. Should we go up and say hello?" And the other Siamese twin says, "I don't know. Would he remember us?" There you go. You laughed.
It's pretty funny. I don't think he'd remember us. Look, there may be twins out there. There may be Siamese
Offended.
twins who. And
Offended.
when I see Siamese twins, they often they appear pretty happy.
Yeah.
I wish, and I feel for them, but if they're happy, they're happy.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
know.